17 years. Every morning, I would prepare this table. Every evening, I would wait. Tonight.
The porcelain plates clattered against the wooden table as Mira's trembling hands prepared the evening feast. 17 years she had served in the castle of Valarath, longest of any servant in the grand household. Her pale blue skin, a mark of her mixed heritage, had never bothered the head chef. She worked harder than anyone else. The grand dining hall stood empty except for her, torches flickering against the ancient stone walls. Queen Isendra would arrive soon with her new consort. Mira had heard the whispers throughout the castle. An unprecedented union between the alien realm and the human kingdom. Human man, they said. A warrior. A diplomat. She arranged the crystal glasses with practiced precision, smoothing the white linen tablecloth. Her ghostly fingers moved with rhythmic familiarity, the work of nearly 2 decades encoded into her muscle memory. The great arched doorway loomed beyond the candlelight, leading to the palace corridors. Then she heard the footsteps. Heavy military boots echoed through the stone corridor, deliberate, measured, the gait of someone trained for combat. Mira's heart quickened. She kept her eyes on the table, the way she had learned long ago. Never stare. Never be noticed. The footsteps stopped. "You," a voice said, deep, with an undertone of something almost broken. "You're still here." Mira's head snapped up. Her eyes met his for the first time in 17 years. Kayvon. The name escaped her lips as a whisper, as if the sound alone might shatter something precious. Her hands flew to cover her face, and the stack of plates tumbled from the table in a catastrophic crash. Water exploded across the floor, fragments of porcelain scattering like shattered memories. The man stepped forward, and in the torchlight, his face confirmed what her heart already knew. Older now, hardened by years of conflict and distance, but unmistakably him. Kayvon, the stable-keeper's son who had vanished one cold winter morning 17 years ago. Kayvon, who had promised to return. Mira. His voice cracked. His hand reached for her then fell. "No. This isn't. You can't be." "I've been waiting," she said, tears streaming down her pale cheeks. "Every day. Thought you were dead." The queen sent soldiers to every kingdom searching for a warrior. And then when she returned victorious, when I heard she had found her consort, I never imagined. I didn't know you were still here. His eyes moved across her face, searching, remembering. I had to leave. The curse, the darkness inside me. The elders said I would only bring harm to anyone I loved. I spent years in the shadow realms, training, breaking free from the magic that bound me. When Queen Isendra found me, she offered me redemption. A new purpose. A kingdom that would accept me. "But I accepted you," Mira whispered. "I always did." The moment stretched between them, heavy with all the years, all the unreturned letters, all the nights she had watched the stars and wondered if he still lived. "The Queen," Kayvon began, guilt flooding his expression. "I know," Mira said quietly. "I saw it when you walked in. You carry her colors. You wear her mark." She pointed to the subtle emblem on his armor. "And she will arrive any moment. She'll expect." "It's not what you think," Kayvon said desperately. "I've been preparing to tell her." The marriage was political, ceremonial. She knew my heart belonged to someone else. She has known all along. She's been searching for you, Mira. I described you 1,000 times. The girl with the pale blue skin and the kind eyes. The one who taught me that I was worth saving. Before Mira could respond, the great doors swung open with ceremonial grandeur. Queen Isendra entered, her luminescent blue skin glowing like captured starlight. her elaborate gown trailing behind her like liquid silver. Her crown caught the candlelight, casting prismatic shadows across the hall. Her eyes, ancient, knowing, filled with cosmic wisdom, landed immediately on the scene before her. The broken plates, the water, Mira's tears. Kayvon's hand still extended between them, frozen in the space of confession. Isendra's expression didn't change, but something shifted in the air. A recognition passed between the queen and the servant girl, a moment so profound that Kayvon felt like an outsider in his own story. "Ah," the queen said, her voice like wind chimes in a celestial breeze. "So this is Mira." Mira immediately dropped into a curtsy, her servant's training overriding her shock. "Your Majesty, forgive me." "The plates, sigh. Rise," Isendra commanded gently. She moved to Kayvon, her movements fluid and otherworldly, and took his hand. But her eyes never left Mira's face. "In all the realms I have walked across 10,000 worlds, I have seen something in the quantum threads of fate. I have seen moments where destiny waits, patient and certain, for the right beings to finally stand in the same space." She turned to face them both, still holding Kayvon's hand. This man spent 2 decades running from love because he believed he was cursed to destroy it. I gave him a new kingdom, a new purpose, and a title he could wear with honor. But I did not give him what he needed most. Only you could do that, Mira. Only you ever could. Mira stood frozen, unable to comprehend. "The marriage will be dissolved," Isendra continued, her tone absolutely final. "Not in shame, but in celebration. For I am queen of a realm that values truth above all else. Kayvon's devotion to you has been written in the stars since before I was born. How could I fight against such certainty?" "Your Majesty," Kayvon began, "I would not ask you to." "You did not ask," Isendra said, a smile playing at the corner of her luminescent lips. "I chose to see the truth. The serving girl recognized you the moment you entered this room, but I recognized her the moment I looked upon you for the first time. I saw the ghost of a girl in your eyes, the reason for every battle you won, every darkness you conquered." Isendra stepped back, her cosmic gown swirling, and gestured to Mira. "Come. Leave these plates unbroken. Leave this servitude behind. The fate threads are finally aligning, and I will not be the queen foolish enough to cut them." That night, Kayvon and Mira left the castle together, with Queen Isendra's blessing and a blessing of gold. They left behind the stone corridors and the torchlit halls. They left behind broken porcelain and broken promises. But they carried forward something infinitely more precious. 17 years of waiting finally ending.